All right, so today we're going to do an examination of Pewaukee School District in 4 frames. Let's start with the structural frame. Something I think we do really well is having a board and a set of administrators that allow the work that needs to be done in classrooms, they allow it to get done. There's not a lot of micromanaging taking place, which means teachers don't have to worry about looking over their shoulders to see who's watching them. They can just get the work done that needs to be done. We have the right people in the right place. We have specialists that have their fingers and are working with different curriculum pieces all over the place, making sure that in every level from K through 12, we're getting the most out of our students and that the curriculum that is being developed is the best that it can be. One thing I think we need to work on is that we have so many different groups and task force that sometimes you have people that are scattered all over the place. And sometimes they're doing the same thing in a different group, and there's not communication between those groups. I like to think of that as double handling of initiatives. We have pockets of knowledge all over the place, but it's not being shared amongst the group as a whole. And so I think some of those groups need to be consolidated so that we have a better dissemination of that information throughout the school district. Human resource frame. Pewaukee School District puts a lot of time and energy into getting feedback from the teachers. They generally want to use that feedback to promote the idea of continuous improvement, and it's shown by the initiatives that they begin each year with. I think since Act 10, which we know has been very impactful throughout the state of Wisconsin, morale has gone down, but I think Pewaukee School District has done a great job at making sure that they're investing in their employees and they're showing that they care about their employees. And they continue to reflect on the practices and change the methods in which they're trying to keep the quality teachers. They're not stuck in, they've been very creative with how they've been able to promote those teachers, not necessarily promote it as like up the chain, but as in like make sure that they keep those quality teachers within the classroom. Something I think we kind of lack though in Pewaukee is this diversity within the gene pool. We don't have a lot of diversity within the teachers. We have one African American teacher I know of. We have 4 Asian American teachers. Otherwise, most of the teachers are Caucasian. I think that is something that needs to change, and we'll see. And I don't know exactly how that is because obviously, it's the best candidate is who they're looking to hire. But I think that a diversity within the teaching group would help diversify and open the view of a lot of our students. Political frame. Pewaukee's admin does not charge out with new initiatives without testing the waters. They, like Colin said, they fire those bullets before they fire the cannonball. They make sure the stakeholders understand what's going to happen before they roll out the full initiative. So I think it's really important to keep the stakeholders happy. School board has lots of power. They can make or break, a lot of different initiatives. But I think the school board is always looking to see what is best for the parents, students, and teachers alike, and are not focusing on any one of those because they know that it takes all of those aspects to have a quality school district. Something I think we need to work on is when we're in our large group setting and we're working on initiatives and we're doing the work in those PD days, sometimes we lack that constructive candor. People just go along with the crowd and they're not willing to raise their voice or voice their opinions that could be good and have that conflict that could make things better within a school district. I don't think we always have that. Symbolic frame. Our symbols right there. You can see it all around campus. Pewaukee School District opening a door to each child's future. I think it really shows the community what our commitment is to their children. And enough said right there. It's what we are here to do, and they stand behind us, and we stand behind them. Our pirate culture is strong. We have the right people, like I said earlier, in the right places, and they stay around for a long time, and they continue to develop that culture. On the left, you have Marty Van Hooley, who's been in Pewaukee School District for 31 years and has been principal here at Pewaukee High School for 21 years. On the right, you have Joanne Sternke, who was an awesome superintendent, She retired last year after being superintendent for 16 years in Pewaukee School District. One thing I think we need to work on is we have this idea of appearance and outcomes. We sort of force at Pewaukee here, we force that graduation rate. We have students that go into the alt ed program, and that doesn't necessarily give them the best education. We're looking more at that graduation rate versus what is the student getting out of this, I feel sometimes. And I think that needs to change. And we need to make that education more quality within those alt ed programs, which is something that's happening, but I think it could be even better. So that's Pewaukee School District as a whole. Those are 4 frames. I have 17 seconds left, so I'm just going to say, go Badgers! Big Ten champions hopefully tomorrow. Thank you for watching.